When I begin to make a summer salad, it's a little bit different than the conventional method because I use a lot of wild plants there as well, and things that we consider weeds. Plants that come up in your garden that a lot of people take out of the garden and throw on the compost heap or get rid of, I use in the salad. Things like dandelion leaf, plantain, even the wilder things like what's called hairy cat's ear or false dandelion. Just using little bits of things like that. Tree leaves, using young maple leaves in the spring and cutting that up into a salad as well. It's an unusual way to do it, but it gets a lot of different kinds of nutrients into your diet. I can make a salad in, let's see, April or May, and I can have as many as 25 or 30 different items in the salad that early in the season, and none of them are going to be celery, tomato, or lettuce.
A lot of the salad leaves, like lettuce, like wild lettuce, like dandelion leaf, are very bitter, and those stimulate the digestive system. And personally, in my own family, we've used those herbs like nettle, like alfalfa, like wild lettuce, like dandelion leaf, in place for anywhere where you would use spinach. So for salads, for lasagna, for soups, it's excellent. It's and very nutritional, and and available in your local garden. Yeah.
Probably the most common green that I use that would be a domestic green is kale, because kale in our area grows all through the winter season, and so it's there in the spring to be used as a basis of a salad. Probably the most common wild plant that I would use would be chickweed, because it's got a very juicy texture to it and very beautiful, grows very early in the spring as a fresh green, has a lot of nutrients in it, is very soothing digestively to the system, and grows in such abundance. Anyone who has a garden where they dig the soil up will find chickweed coming up.
So I generally recommend to people that it's great to have a salad a day and have at least 5 colors in the salad, because every color in nature has different nutrient qualities in it, and so you should work with the experimenting with different colors. And I particularly like having some of the herbs in your salad dressings because they can stimulate your appetite and help with digestion. So one of the ones I like to put in is ginger, because it's a carminative, which what that means is that it helps with gas. And so it's easier to digest your food.
What I love to do when it comes to herbal salads is flowers. The tops of these, once your herb comes to bloom, there's this beautiful flower on top, putting it in the salad. There's nothing more, for me anyway, nothing more exciting than eating this lovely flower. So my favorite would be the tops, the flowers like borage and nasturtiums, even the tops of all of your culinary, such as rosemary, the beautiful little blue flowers, and your mints. They have a nice little pinky white flower. They all taste delicious, and flowers are just really fun to eat, in my opinion.
Probably the best thing in the salads is almost medicine is the carrot. Why? When we do our vitamin mineral deficiency checks on people, most people are more mineral deficient than vitamin deficient. Minerals are used in many enzyme systems. And the carrot, because it has this long root, has many minerals in them, particularly if it's organically grown, and it's just inundated with a lot of good things. The beta-carotene is very preventive against breast cancer and abnormal pap smears. That's been well documented. Also in Chinese medicine, I was surprised that they're using more carrot juice in there for cancer management. And it's very alkalinizing to the system as well. Any substances high in minerals also alkalinizing, and most people who are sick are too acidotic.
Basil is just about my favorite herb to eat. I practically live on it in season. I love it with tomatoes. It's wonderful tossed into salads, and it's also very beneficial for our health. It stimulates our immune system, and it will also repel insects, interestingly enough, which is also a very nice addition to a herb's list of capabilities in the summertime.
Also, I'd put a lot of celery in my salad too. Celery is a really good tonic, especially for people that have rheumatic conditions. And a lot of my clients, I give them celery seeds in their formulas, which is a really good anti-arthritic, as we'd say. Really good for healing for inflammation of joints and joint-related problems, basically. Very, very healing indeed.
Another thing that you can do is experiment with greens from other cultures. I now grow in my garden things like mizuna and different mustard greens that are very common in Japan. They give a lot of different colors to the salad. They give different flavors and textures to the salad as well, and different shapes, so that it's visually appealing. And I find this is very important, to have the salad be visually appealing.
I think I love herbal salads because I can go out and pick them, I can smell them, I can taste them, I can chop them up, and then make them up and eat them. And I think the importance, of course, is that you've got a balanced set of substances within the volatile oils and within the bitter herbs, within the astringents, within the demulcents, and you have got a foodstuff which is par excellence, above anything else that you can take. Easy.
If you learn a dozen plants really well, that can serve you through your whole life long. Every single teacher that I had said that same thing, and I think that they were right. Even though I, as a professional herbalist, know hundreds of plants, you only need to know what's in your garden. And then those are going to become your allies, your friends, your food, your medicine. So you don't have to learn all the exotic plants that grow all over the planet. You just need to learn the ones that are in your garden, and that way you'll feel comfortable with it.